else free.
I
gave
don't
myself
know.
Give myself a cold by using the wrong toothpaste.
Only you would do that.
This is what happens when you get old, kids.
The
No, so
bones wither away.
yeah, no, so what happened is apparently I'm like somewhat allergic to some things, like specifically, what am I trying to say? Oh, yeah, spearmint. If I ever chew spearmint gum, every time the day after I get a sore throat. Literally every time, like without, which is sucks because that used to be my favorite. Um, so I think some toothpaste have the same ingredient because there's some toothpaste where I'll use it and I'll get a sore throat, but I can't find anything in the ingredients that's different between the ones that work and the ones that don't. So I just have to guess. And if I ever have to borrow somebody else's, it's like a 50-50 shot that I'm gonna have a cold for the next week. It's
Yeah,
great. It's
apparently
a
I'm
good time.
allergic to the like kind of lavender we have in our garden,
Ooh, love that.
and we would just eat it because I mean it's lavender, it's edible, and
I
people
I
put
didn't know you
stuff
could
in
eat
lavender
that.
every time. And then my lips started to swell, and my throat was
Oh,
itchy,
that's fun.
and then we are like, oh, this isn't good.
This is not an ideal situation.
And also, I'm allergic to like certain kinds of red apples, and my brother Ben is allergic to some kind of green apples.
Bro,
And
you're
we
weird.
always thought that when you ate an apple, your throat would get itchy.
Oh, you thought that was normal for everyone?
Yeah, and then we were just like, oh wait, you don't doesn't
You
get
found
itchy, and
somebody
does it
told
hurt
you.
when you eat an apple?
Whoops, mistakes were made.
I don't
So,
remember what.
this is not related to apples or allergies. Um, there's no apples on Pandora as far as I know. Um, so I was 13 years behind on this, but I finally saw Avatar and it was great. Except people didn't have enough clothes, but other than that, I don't know if you guys saw that or not.
The when Avatar got re-released.
Yeah,
I saw it a long time ago. I saw like
yeah.
the family-friendly version.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I don't remember how we saw it. Though. I don't know if we like. Actually, I don't think we streamed
Pirated
it.
it. Whitmore's be out here mad ladding.
Wait,
Um,
is it Avatar the
Where
I'm not
did
allowed.
you come from? There's just a
I'm not allowed to
pigman
say.
walking around base.
A creeper?
Pigman. Headshot.
Oh, pigman.
Head. Headshot.
Um, I'm talking
Headshot.
about the original Avatar, Sam.
Oh.
The OG one. The new one comes out on the 15th of December.
is
And
it
I did not care
original
for.
Avatar or anime Avatar?
Oh, not Last Airbender. I mean like James Cameron.
The blue people one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the trailers for the new one, and I've seen the old one. It
Yep.
wasn't bad. It was just kind of meh.
I freaking okay. Jake Sully, the main character. If I could trade places with him, I would do that without a second thought.
It is a pretty cool movie. I like the aesthetic of it.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I mean, your opinion falls in line with like the vast majority of people. That's what most people said. It was like, yeah, it wasn't that great.
It was
Um,
just like the effects for its time.
and well, yeah. So personally, I think the effects are still ahead of what we have now for a movie. But especially like that gave that that movie gave no one any excuses for any movie that came after that because they're like, yeah, this is what we can do now. So you guys gotta keep your standards up because it's insane. Like, and also because hey, good job.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know who Corridor Digital is.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so since I've seen so many of their videos breaking down VFX and how all that stuff works, I was like seeing all the things, and I was like, and also like knowing how much processing power stuff takes. I was seeing all the stuff that they accomplished in this movie, and I'm like, how the heck And I also knew it's funny. I'd never seen the movie and I didn't care, but I had seen breakdowns of how they made it. Because Corridor tried to do the same thing with live motion capture filming, and they were able to eventually get it working, but it was an absolute nightmare. And that was last year.
Jeez.
Oh jeez.
Oh, wait,
That's,
did you know Markiplier works for them?
For
As like,
Corridor? Oh, I
yeah.
wondered why he was always with them now.
like he washes the dishes for them.
You what?
He like washes the dishes
Hold
for
on,
them.
what? Really?
Yeah,
That's funny.
because he either is or it was going to be an engineering major.
He's their intern.
Yeah.
Solid. So yeah. So okay, so I am gonna continue to nerd out about Avatar for about 3.5 more minutes, and then I'll be done. Well, mostly about the VFX. So, if you do you guys know how they filmed, like how they filmed, quote unquote, filmed all the like shots that take place in a fully 3D environment?
I think
Normally
so.
normally that would just be animation. Like you just computer animate it, and you take motion capture data, you stick the people in the environment, and you're done. And you make a virtual camera. You basically tell the computer, look from here, exactly how your Minecraft dude works. Like when you're walking around, you're just a virtual camera looking at a 3D environment in this game that we're playing. So, what they did is they were like, all right, we're going to give James Cameron, the director, he's going to have just a screen, and it has a tracker on top, and we're in a massive... Good job. Oof.
Don't ask. Don't ask.
I didn't ask. I had to ask. So, they're just in a massive room with hundreds of cameras in the ceiling that can track these little infrared, like, reflective balls. So the actors have these on their shoulders, and the camera thing, the screen has it. So James Cameron just has this screen, and it has controls on it as if it was a camera, but it's not a camera. It's just a screen that the computer system tracks. So the computer system tracks all of the people who are walking around on set and acting and stuff, because they have motion tracking suits. It tracks all their motions, and it also takes in the data from their face cameras so they can get their expressions as well. And it sends all that data, and it computes it, and it puts them into the 3D world and renders out the 3D world with them in it, with their motion like tracked into the right places. And then, as if that's already not enough for a system that was built in 2006, then it sends that data, and it locates where James Cameron is with his little display, and it says, okay, what would it look like from that display? I'm going to send him that view as if he were holding a camera looking into the digital world. And then he can zoom and pan and like do all the difficult director job. Look, it is a very hard job of choosing how to frame shots and stuff like that. So, and then they do a scene, and the actors do whatever they're going to do, and then it's captured and saved, and now the actors can leave, and James can just do infinite takes over and over again, having the virtual actors go through the scene the same way again. So instead of having actors try to do multiple takes, as soon as they have a good acting take, now he can decide how he wants it to look.
How do
But
I?
the amount of what?
How do I see the name of the effect that I have?
The name of the effect? Oh, on you. Hit your
Yeah.
inventory.
Well, I tried that, but do I have to hover over it?
Oh yeah, over tools
Oh,
you mean?
okay.
Or oh yeah.
Okay.
Also, I think I have advanced debug on, so that might change it. But so the only reason any of that stuff was possible is because they partnered with HP and Intel, and they built custom chips and custom computers, like completely custom equipment that didn't exist anywhere else to be able to do that.
That's cool.
But yeah, I mean, you Isaiah, you know this about me, I think, that I like to be different. You've seen my car. You've been in my car.
Yes, I have.
Well, what's more different than being the only human ever to marry somebody of a different species? That's like as far. It is pretty weird, but as long as they're basically just humans that are a different color and 10 feet tall and live 180 years. You know, basically the same.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think it only works because they're so human-like. Or maybe it is just weird and I'm just weird.